Hey! Hey! This is the part of the video where I, like, do all the takes of the intros that I did for this and, play it back to back. And like, haha, look at how charming and awkward he is, like, trying to get the hey just right, just the most natural, but with a little bit of excitement. I'm cutting myself off. Hello, I'm David. This is completely off the cuff. I have a couple, notes here and there, but I really just wanted to take the time to just kind of, I guess, just introduce myself. I have, of course, put out a couple videos now, and, all of those I do get very vulnerable and very real with who I am, so, it's nothing like I've been lying to you guys or anything, but there's no real indication of just, like, who I am as a person. I don't know, very basically, hi, I'm Dave. And I have a YouTube channel that you're watching this on right now. Okay, I promise I'm more interesting than that. I'm gonna be 29 this month. I live in Buffalo with my wife Robin and my cat Figaro. If the cat comes out of this bed, like she is scheduled to do in about half hour, be sure to let her say hi. I don't know, I like watching movies, I like playing video games, I like being outside and, going for walks and bikes and hikes, and not doing much of the outside stuff right now. The past couple days, the smoke from the Ontario wildfires has been coming over. Shouldn't be outside longer than I need to. I also sprained my foot recently. It kind of hurts to walk on, need to give it a little bit more rest, and make sure to sign up for my OnlyFans. I have been doing video pretty much since I was gonna say, like, pretty much since I graduated college, but I've been doing videography more than half my life. It became a passion of mine in middle school. I studied it in college. I got my degrees in cinema and human development from Binghamton University. That is also where I met my wife Robin in our singing group. Shout out to No Strings Attached a cappella. I've seen a lot of comments, people being like, wow, this video is really professionally done. If this guy must be a professional videographer, and you are correct. I have been doing video professionally for, I guess, like 6 years, give or take. I'm only counting my jobs that my full-time focus was on videography. Kind of during college and after I graduated college, I was working in early childhood development, actually, for about 2 years in various roles, and I've been working in videography ever since, whether it is local news, communications, just freelance stuff, like wedding videography, things like that. Oh, and I just did my first music video for a musician other than myself. Yeah, I also like to do music. I mostly just like to program stuff on Logic. I take it seriously, but videography is like what mostly drives me in life. Like that's what I'm here to chase. Music production is really just like, a really awesome release and way to express myself. Fun fact, actually, I actually do most of the music for my YouTube videos myself, or at least ever since I started uploading again this year. If it's one thing I hate doing as a videographer for someone else's video, but especially my own video, is just like cycling through the endless amounts of trash stock music that is online, even with like paid subscriptions. Somewhere down the line, I kind of just decided, it's literally gonna be quicker for me to plunk down whatever melody I can think of off the top of my head that, I think will fit the piece the best. Loop it a bunch, make, some really kind of basic tracks, like I'll usually be done in like less than an hour, and you know, I would far rather do that than search endlessly through crappy stock music that I'm gonna put in and like probably not even be like super happy with. It's a great way for me to feel connected to the music, but also do something that makes me feel even more connected to the videos that I make, and add something that's a little bit more personal to the videos too, like something where I can watch back and be like, yeah, this is all mine. There's not like some distracting stock music that I just kind of settled with. Why YouTube? I started, like, I've always kind of wanted to make this kind of content, and I started during COVID because I was like, you know, I have a little more free time on my hands, and this just seems like the right time to talk about what I want to talk about, which is like, you know, kind of more personal self-development, what it means to live a meaningful and intentional life. I'm still trying to work on the branding a little bit, crunch it down to only a couple words. The closest I got to a succinct genre for myself is self-help, but not self-help in the way that I'm gonna help you. Self-help in the way that you're gonna watch me helping myself. And this was mostly inspired just by feeling like I need, in order for me to stay passionate about videography, I need projects that I can completely call my own, that I am in complete control of. Of course, what makes videography so exciting is just like all the collaboration that's necessary, all the different people and perspectives that go into making one single project. That's one of my favorite parts of it. I'm definitely good in that realm. I needed something to kind of balance that out, something where I did feel completely free to express myself and do whatever the hell I wanted. And so yeah, in recent years, I have really gotten a lot out of the self-development space on YouTube, and books, and you know, I've been on TikTok for like maybe a little over a year now, but you know, it seems like even there, like TikTok in particular is a lot of conversations about what it just means to reframe like what a meaningful life is, what it means to, like, you know, it's amazing to see how many people my age, and especially like younger than me, are being like, okay, pump the brakes, like I'm not fulfilled. You know, it's honestly TikTok that inspired me more recently than YouTube, because TikTok, or at least my side, at least the side that I ended up on, is full of people who are just sharing their own perspectives on what it means to live a better life, or, you know, just a little thing that they figured out that, you know, helped them, that they just want to share with others. And I kind of see this like conversation happening like in a larger scale. Just being a part of that conversation really, really excites me. That's one of the things that brings like deepest meaning into my life, being able to share how I'm just reframing things in my own life, finding meaning in my own life, from everything from spirituality to just my phone. I don't see the projects I want to make for this channel as very different from just someone sitting in their car just sharing an insightful piece of advice. The difference is, like, yeah, I'm a filmmaker. It's not a superiority thing. It's the language that I speak. Like, you know, for example, if you were to watch everything that I'm saying right now uncut, here, let me put the time code right here for how long this video actually was, if I didn't cut it up or anything. I'm really not that good at off-the-cuff speaking. I've actually tried that for a lot of YouTube videos that never got made. I abandoned them because I was just all over the place. I could not speak succinctly. I just feel so much more control in not only the writing process, but then using the other elements of film to get an idea across, to use visual storytelling, to use music, as I was talking about, to use any kind of other visual aid, and a way to engage someone in a longer piece for 8, 10, 15, I have a almost 20-minute video coming out pretty soon. Actually, if I left it as one part, it would have been almost 40 minutes, and I decided to split it into two. I just don't feel like I can go into that kind of detail in off-the-cuff speaking and, you know, just holding an iPhone to my face. I really, it's crazy to say, but it is. There's my cat, come here. Figaro, come here. Oh, you dumb bitch, get back here. Figaro, get over here, yeah, come here. Yeah! Get your bitch ass over here. No, that's not where I wanted you. I can't get up. I'm just gonna have to refocus the camera if I get... Okay, bye, bitch. I was saying... Yeah, I know this sounds crazy, but it's literally easier for me to make a whole ass video than for me to just talking to my iPhone. You know, I think the last point that I really have been reflecting on, especially this year so far, is I'm finding it increasingly hard to differentiate what brings meaning to our lives and what makes us feel like we're having a positive, meaningful output in the world versus what makes us money. A little deeper than that is just, I don't know, I just keep hearing about current events, I keep hearing about how this is impacting my friends, just this almost recession that we're in, like, kind of, I don't know, does anybody... There she is. No, don't you come away, no, there's nothing up there for you. The window's not open. If I open that window, all the smoke from Ontario is going to come in, and you don't want to breathe that, I don't want to breathe that. It smells like shit out there. You know, putting aside how apocalyptic everything feels in New York State right now with the Canadian wildfires, smoke like coming over and causing the air quality to skyrocket into really unhealthy territory and reminds us all that we are slowly killing our planet, at least when I'm making a video like this, the light is very diffused outside. It's nice and even. I don't have to worry about getting overexposed if I'm recording for this amount of time. Climate change has its perks for videographers. Forget I said that. We really need to do something about climate change. See, this is why I should not be talking off the cuff. This is why I write scripts. Yeah, I don't know. I hear so many stories of people who are just losing their jobs left and right. People who have devoted way more than 40 hours a week to, you know, chasing a dream that makes them feel fulfilled, like they are making a positive impact in the world, that they are, you know, doing something positive within themselves, and it can just so easily be taken away by someone or something out of their control. Am I saying that meaningful paid work is pointless? Absolutely not. I am so fortunate, so grateful that I have found that for myself. But I really just needed something where I was feeling like I was doing something meaningful for myself and something and some kind of positive output that nobody can take away from me. Something that is entirely in my control of what I do, when I do it, how I do it. Something that a recession or budget cuts or just not fitting another person's needs, or, you know, even just anybody's own personal financial or just life situation that might dictate the job that they can and cannot have. Like, I just needed something outside of a job, something outside of paid work that is gonna bring this meaning to my life. So yeah, thanks for watching this. Thanks for getting to know me a little bit better. Especially a big thanks to everybody who is like, I don't know how to put it without sounding arrogant, but there are some true homies that are sticking around for these videos. Some people that are like going out of their way to show like real genuine support for what I do, for what I'm trying to do. People who have reached out on other social medias and, you know, said, hey, I really like what you're doing, you know, keep it up, I look forward to seeing more of you. Like, I don't know, that's really awesome. Thanks. Thank you. This video is for you. This video is for you guys, in particular. You deserve to know a little bit more of me than just what I do with my old phone and how I am sleeping and meditating and I don't know. Just goodbye!